Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Tresya Mardwisa with NPM 12161201145. I am from the Faculty of Economic Management, University of Widyagama Mahakam. This text is from the International Business course taught by Dian Aprianti SIPMM. Let's get started with the first part, which is a glimpse of the country of Brazil. Brazil, with the official name of the Federal Republic of Brazil or República Federativa do Brasil, with the nickname Samba Country. Just like Argentina with its tango dance, Brazil also has a nickname that comes from its distinctive dance, namely the samba dance, although the culture is heavily influenced by Portugal. However, the samba dance is one of the typical Brazilian culture that still exists today. Samba dance is not only a dance in cultural activity. This dance also penetrates in various other activities, such as football. No wonder if many football players from Brazil are known for their god-like samba dance. This inherent identity is also what makes the Brazilian football team get the nickname as Team Samba. The name of the president of Brazil is Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Is the fifth largest country in the world with an area of 8.5 million square kilometers. The capital of Brazil is Brasilia, and its largest cities are Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. The population of Brazil 215,755,000. The official language of Brazil is Portuguese. Rio de Janeiro was once the capital of Portugal, which means the only European capital located outside Europe. Brazil Amazon River is the second longest river in the world with a length of 6,400 kilometers. Brazil is called a coffee country because it produces coffee with an average production of 1.6 million tons in one. The very famous coffee in Brazil is Arabica. Brazil is also called the Scotch country because Brazil is #1 world champion in Scotch. Brazil has won 5 World Cups. Next, let's move on to government system. Regarding the government system in Brazil, Brazil currently adheres to the Republic system of government, a system of government that is similar to the system of government in Indonesia. Although actually after gaining independence from the Portuguese on September the 7th day, the years of the 1822, Brazil has adopted a monarchical system of government, a system of government based on the royal system of government. Because it adheres to the Republic system of government, the head of government and head of state is in the hands of the president. Unlike Indonesia, where the president's term of office is 5 years in one term, in Brazil, the president's term of office is only 4 years in one term. After 200 years of independence, Brazil is an economic superpower with high growth and low inflation. We are a safe place to invest. The Brazilian government has launched the largest privatization and confiscation program in its history. Since 2019, 168 elections have been held, generating $77.2 billion, a result that exceeded by 15% the $67.5 billion privatization carried out in the previous 38 years from 1980 to 2018. Within the privacy program, 1.3 trillion has been allocated from investment in Brazil. According to the Eastman Superintendent of the Ministry of Economy, 2.90 trillion should be attracted in this decade if the projects already structured are implemented. Brazil has undergone a myriad of structural reforms such as economic freedom law, the business law, new agro law, lawful taxpayer law, positive credit registration, new gas law, gas market opening, new regulatory against law, new bankruptcy law, tax liability law reform, and many more. Brazil currently has the lowest unemployment rate since 2015 at 9.1% and has broken historical records of registered workers, reaching up to 98.7 million people. In 2021, Brazil has broken records by creating jobs for more than 2.7 million people. In the year 2021, 4 million businesses were created in Brazil. Due to tax reforms, the time to open a business has been reduced from the 120 days or World Bank in the last decade to 1 day, 23 hours, thanks to the Brazil government being the most digit in the Americas, 7 in the world. Finally, in the addition to having one of the largest industrial parks in the world and being a major producer of niobium ore, iron, copper, aluminium, and manganese, Brazil is also an agricultural powerhouse, the fourth largest grain producer in the world, feeding 800 million people since 2019. Brazil has signed 15 trade agreements and opened more than 200 agricultural markets. Our country is one of the leading producers of coffee, sugar, corn, soybeans, beef, pork, chicken, and fruits. The WTO has recognized Brazil's important role in global food security. That's all for my presentation about Brazil. I would like to apologize in advance for any imprecision in my English pronunciation. Thank you.